taking your profit and spending it today on what will become future jobs. To fix the process and get a higher conversion and sales rate out of the current client base is a longer term play. If I take some of that money and double or triple my ad spend now, I can speed up my pipeline, put more people through our process, and have more paying customers out the back end without actually fixing the pipeline itself yet. Now, it's inefficient in the big picture, but if I can go from having 1 to 2 sales a month to 5 to 10 sales a month, well, the profit that I make more than makes up for that additional ad spend that I just spent on the front end. But it feels really risky because you don't know that that's exactly going to turn into paid customers. Well, because we're a pay upfront model, it means that I've not only got the cost of the materials, I've also got the profit up front. So now what I'm going to do is take that profit and run my profit way down as far as my expendable cash. But it's a short-term play. I'm going to order 5 of those units. It brings my manufacturing cost down. I'm still selling for the same price. It just means I've got a little bit longer till I return that cash, but I'll be in a better financial position by the end of that. And so you kind of, yes, like you say, you almost rob from your future to try and make this play now because you can guarantee or fairly well guarantee what that outcome is going to be.
So it's like, if you look at it in that terms, it's like loaning, right? You're loaning that money into the business per se.
Yeah, so you're effectively taking your profit and spending it today on what will become future jobs. And you do this in a number of ways. Another good one that we have done a few times is when, especially at the moment in the solar industry, it's winter. Most people are not thinking about solar because there's no sun. They're thinking about heaters. And so because of that, the market always gets quiet this time of year. So we had a couple of jobs come in and I went, okay, so we've got our sales process working. We spend X amount on ads. We get so many people come in and we're converting a few, whatever the percentage is on the back end of that. Okay. To fix the process and get a higher conversion and sales rate out of the current client base is a longer term play. There's more things in that process to fix. I can't fix that straight away, but we know we get people out of this process at the end. And at the moment, we have these jobs that have paid us and we have money in the business bank. Yes, it's going to get chewed down with making the system and paying wages. That's an inefficient way of doing it. You're hoping. So in the early days of business, you do this blind, and I've done it. I've got an ad, I'll just put more money behind it, and it doesn't convert any better. And you're like, what the heck? Now that I've done some training on advertising, I go, no wonder it didn't work. It was a terrible ad, and the platforms just won't push it any further. I didn't have that context originally.
But here's the thing that people don't understand, though. It's like we invest in ourselves in learning the skills rather than, oh, I'll just employ somebody to do it. It's like we need to understand how those parts of business work.